Are you trying to follow up via email with somebody you just interviewed with, but aren't sure how to word it or are afraid of looking too aggressive or too needy? If so, don't worry, because I've been there and I'm gonna help you. If you're excited to learn about how to write a follow-up email, hit that like button and let's dive in.
Hey, what's up? My name is Whitney. I have many passions. I call them my Passioniplets, and career management's one of them.
If you just had an interview, thank you emails are a great way to have a nice lasting impression, possibly answer something or touch on something that you weren't too confident about that occurred on during the interview. You may have also already had your interview. The hiring manager says, I'll get back to you by this day or this week or whenever. But that day comes and goes, or that week or whatever time period comes and goes, and now you're like, what happened? Just because the time period is come and gone doesn't mean that you didn't get the job yet. I've been on interviews where the hiring manager told me, I'm gonna get back to you by this date and time. That day and time comes and goes. I haven't heard from them. I send a follow-up email and I actually ended up getting the position anyway. I had never understood why a hiring manager couldn't get back to you, but having had to hire or help hire people before, now I can understand that work can just truly get in the way and you can miss deadlines and get caught up in your actual daily work. So first I want to go over when to send a thank you email and how to write a thank you email, and then I'll go over how to write that follow-up email if you've been told that you would hear back by a certain day and you didn't, and how to word it.
Hey guys, Whitney here. Just wanted to let you know I put 2 free templates for both email types in the description of this video. So definitely keep watching, but just know that there are some templates in the description of this video that you can download and edit yourself. Thanks for watching.
The thank you email. My rule of thumb with the thank you email is unless my interview went past 5 p.m., I'm gonna send the email same day. As you get later in the day though, I'll definitely draft it the same day, but it's not getting sent till the next morning. My outline in regards to writing thank you emails usually goes with 3 major parts. First, I thank them for their time. Then I go into a key part of our conversation, touch on something that we really clicked on, and then I convey that I want the job, if I want the job. So when I'm thanking them for the time, it's simple. I would write something like, Dear hiring manager, I just wanted to thank you for taking the time to meet with me today. Short, sweet, and to the point. When it comes to mentioning on something we connected with, I would definitely talk about it. Depending on what it is too, I would try and say, oh, I did that at my last job as discussed. So that would sound something like, I really enjoyed learning more about the company and what the position entailed. I especially enjoyed learning the position would require me to do XYZ, as I'm very familiar with that from working at company B. So XYZ would be something that we discussed that would be a direct responsibility of the position, and then company B would be the company that I may have previously worked for or somewhere I internshipped at where I had to do that specific task as well, or I had to do something similar to it. The last part is conveying that you want the job. I think it's important to just show yes, I'm excited, yes, I'm ready for this job if you really enjoyed the job, because you're not lying. I wouldn't do it in a desperate way, I need this job and if I don't have this job, I will die. But I think doing it in a short, sweet, to the point way is a nice touch to conclude the email. I would write it like this. After meeting with you and learning more about the company, I'm certain this position would be a great fit for me. Obviously, at the end, you want to thank them for their time again. Thank you again, and I hope to hear from you soon. Kind regards, Whitney. That's how I would write my thank you email, and this is very similar to what I've written in the past when I was interviewing for jobs. Now we can talk about when to send a follow-up email if you've been told that you would hear back about a position at a certain time and you haven't. Whenever I've been in this situation, my personal rule of thumb is to follow up around 3 business days past that time that they told me. Sometimes you may be told a general time frame, like end of next week, beginning of next week. I take the end of next week as a Friday, right? Beginning of next week, Monday. I follow up 3 business days after that general time frame as well. Now, in terms of writing this follow-up email, I don't think they have to be major. I know I used to freak out about them, oh my God, what am I gonna write? I don't wanna sound too needy, but I really wanna know, and it doesn't have to be that crazy. You can do something simple and literally just email them telling them that you wanna know about the job. This is how I normally write my emails. Dear hiring manager, I hope all is well. I just wanted to follow up in regards to position XYZ and see if there were any updates available. Thanks in advance, Whitney. That email is short, sweet, to the point. It hasn't failed me and it always gets the job done. Marco, sit down. Just to make it a little more simpler for you, I threw templates of the 2 emails that I talked about in the description of this video. So just head to the description, click on the link, and you'll get templates that you can edit with the emails that I talked about today. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel more prepared to write a thank you email or write a follow-up email, make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so I can keep making content. Also, head to the comments, let me know what you thought of this video. Was there something I forgot? Is there a different way you like to approach emails? I want to know about it. I also want to know anything you want to learn or any questions you have in regards to career management, personal branding, putting yourself out there, networking, internships. I want to know about it, so put a comment below and I will definitely be reading them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Monday.
Thanks again for watching. Be sure to check out these videos on the right so you can keep learning the tips and tricks that help me get 4 internships and a full-time job.